Hello my dear students, today we are going to learn class 9 social science. Okay, we will take up economics chapter number 3 properties as a challenge. Okay, so second part, chapter number 3 second part. Okay, we will start. Okay, let us start. Last time we have done this one, and today we are going to start with the topic of interstate disparities. Okay, poverty in India has also another aspect or dimension. The proportion of poor people is not the same in every state. Okay, look here, poverty in India is what they are not same everywhere. Okay, in every state the poverty is what not same, even the poor peoples. Okay, they are not same with every states. Okay, although state level properties has witnessed a secular decline from the level of early 70s. Okay, look here, so uh, the properties, okay, the property level is what is decreasing because it goes on decreasing. Okay, why? Because the government are taking more initiative and more program, okay, to reduce the properties. Okay, so the success rate of reducing properties vary from state to state. That means the properties, okay, reducing of property is what not same in every state. Okay, in some state the properties, okay, decline is low, and in some state the decline is what very fast. Okay, so the speed is not same, you can say. Okay, recent estimates show while all over India head count, okay, ratio HCR, okay, head count ratio HR was 21.9% in, okay, in 2011-12, like Madhya Pradesh, Assam, okay, UP, Bihar, Orissa have above all poverty level. Okay, look here, according to head count, that means in these states, okay, they are having high, okay, that means the above the average of India poverty level. Suppose if India poverty okay level is suppose 20, that means in that particular states, okay, they have above than 20. Okay, that is the example. Okay, so as the graphs, okay, graph 3.2 show that Bihar and Orissa continue to be the poorest state with poverty ratio of 33.7 and 32.6% respectively. Okay, uh, in India what happened, the Bihar, okay, the Bihar and the Orissa, okay, their poverty, okay, the poorest state, they are the poorest states. Okay, their ratio is what above 33. Okay, look here, Bihar is above 33 and Orissa is what 32. Okay, 32.6. Okay, along with the rural properties, okay, urban property is also high in Orissa. That means the property that both rural and urban, okay, the property level is what very high. Okay, even in Orissa, even in Madhya Pradesh, even in Bihar, even in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, in comparison, there has been significant decline in properties in Kerala, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, West Bengal state like Punjab and Haryana have traditionally succeeded in reducing poverty while with the help of high agricultural growth rate. Look here, in some states, okay, the poverty level have been declined, like they are given here: Kerala, okay, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. Okay, these are the states. Okay, these are the some states, okay, their property have been declined. Why? Because of due to agricultural growth rate. Okay, Kerala has focused more on human research development. That means Kerala is what more focused. Okay, it has been more focused on where it has more focus on human resource development. Okay, so in West Bengal, okay, land reform measure have helped in reducing poverty. That means in West Bengal land have been reformed, so that's why their property, okay, have been reduced. Okay, in Andhra Pradesh, in Tamil Nadu, public distribution of food grain have been responsible for the improvement. That means in Andhra Pradesh, okay, Tamil Nadu, public distribution of food grain have been improved. Okay, so that's why these are the states, okay, their property level have been declined. Okay, so next is what global property scenario. Okay, now we are going to study about what are the scenario of the property level throughout the whole world. Okay, the proportion, okay, the proportion of people in developing country, okay, living in extreme economic poverty, okay, defined by the World Bank as living on less than dollar 1.100, okay, per day, has fallen from, look here, 35% in 1990 to 10.68% in 2013. Okay, look here. So the property level, okay, the property level in the developing countries, okay, it was defined by World Bank. Okay, that means in particular days, okay, so if their consumption, look here, that their income should be what, dollar 1.9 per day. It is for per day. Okay, that means the property level have been decreased. Okay, look here, first it was look here, in 1990 the percentage of property was what, 35%, but in 2013 it was measured in how much, 10.68. Okay, that means property level have been reduced. Okay, although there have been a substantial reduction in the global property, look here, yes, the global property was been reduced. Okay, it is the mark with a great regional regional difference. That means, so yes, we know that the global property have been decreased, but everywhere, okay, the reducing level is not same everywhere. Okay, in some area the reducing levels are somewhat slow, and in some area it is somewhat very slow. Okay, like that, medium slow, that means their rate is not same. Okay, property declined subsequently in China and Southeast Asia, okay, as a result, rapid economic growth and massive investment in human resource development. Look here, the property level is declined. Okay, it is greatly declined in China and Southwest Asia. Why? Because of rapid economic growth, because of their economic growth, and they are more invested towards the human resource development. That means they try to invest, okay, more on human resource development. So that particular country, they know that if they invest, okay, in the human resource development, then the poverty will be reduced. Okay, so that's why they are giving more importance towards this. Okay, so the number of poor in China has come down from 83% in 1881 to 14.7% in 2008 to 1% in 2013. That means, yes, the China has given more importance towards the human resource development. So in 1981, okay, the percentage of poverty level is how much, 83.3, okay, 88.3, but it reduced to 14.7 in 2008. Okay, so it's reduced to 1.9% in 2013. Okay, in the country of South Asia, okay, like India, China, okay, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh and Bhutan. But what happened in the Southeast, okay, South Asia, okay, there is India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh. Okay, the decline has also been rapid. Okay, rapid from 54 to 15%. That means in this uh, uh, South Asia also, the poverty level have been reduced. Okay, despite decline in the percentage of the poor, number of the poor have been declined significantly from 44 percent in 1990 to 17% in 2030 because of poverty line definition. Okay, property in India is also shown higher than the national estimate. Okay, look here. Yes, in India also in 1990 they measure. Okay, they have been reduced from 44% to 17% in 2013. Okay, why? Because of the definition. Okay, because of different in poverty line definition. Okay, uh, um, in some state what happened, they have high, and some state they are very fast. Okay, in reducing, and some state are very slow. Okay, reducing their, that means there is a regional disparities. Okay, so look here, in sub-Sahara Africa, what happened in Africa? Okay, let us see. Poverty in fact rose from 54% in 1990. That means in Africa, okay, the poverty is what, 44%. Okay, in 1990, 41% in 2013. Okay, that means it have been reduced. Okay, it have been reduced, but it is slow. Okay, it is quite slow, but it has been reduced. Okay, what happened in Latin America? The poverty, it has been declined. Okay, in 1990, 16%, but in 2013, how much? 5.4%. That means it's have been reduced even in an Latin America, but Africa is what, somewhat slow now. So poverty also resurfaced in some of the former socialist country like Russia. That means even in Russia also, what happened, they have been reduced. Okay, so where officially it was not exist earlier tables. Okay, 3.2 show that the proportion of the people living under the poverty in different country is defined, okay, by the international poverty line, means the population below 1.9, okay, dollar 1.9 T, okay, a days. Okay, a new sustainable development goal. Okay, a new sustainable goal. Okay, look here, sustainable development goal of the United Nations proposed ending of poverty for all type by 2030. That means throughout the whole world. Okay, that means the whole world try to abolish this one. Okay, poverties. Okay, by 2030. So that's why they are taking, okay, they are taking huge what happened, major steps. Okay, these are the graph. Okay, we saw in some state the poverty level. Okay, look here, Bihar, Odisha, Assam, okay, Madhya Pradesh, MP, these are very high now, but look here, these are very low. Okay, that means 7-1. Okay, Kerala, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, these are very low in an average. Okay, throughout the whole India, that is 21.9%, but it is higher. Okay, some states are much higher than what, the national poverty. Okay, look here, which state? UP, MP, okay, Assam, Odisha, Bihar, these are the states. Okay, and these are the scenario. Okay, these are the scenario of some state. Okay, like China. Okay, China have been reduced. Okay, even Latin America, South Asia, okay, Sub-Sahara, okay, East Asia, okay, Pacific, these are the, okay, these have been reduced. And this is the table. Okay, we saw that the percentage of, okay, look here, that means, okay, 2009 Nigeria is this one, Bangladesh is, okay, they have given this one now. That means even Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Brazil, these are the somewhat lower. Okay, that means India is also very high. Okay, according to 2011. Okay, so look here, and these are the poverty and equity database. Okay, World Bank, that means World Bank is given. Okay, this is what Sub-Sahara Africa. Okay, Sub-Sahara Africa is somewhat high. Okay, so yes, they have been reduced, but it is somewhat high. Okay, if we measure with others. Okay, South Asia, yes, South Asia is what, somewhat reduced. Okay, if you compare with, okay, and what South East Asia and Pacific, it is also very reduced, but in China it have been reduced. Okay, by 2013. Okay, here, look here, and causes of properties. Okay, causes of properties. Okay, look here, there were a number of causes for the property widespread. Okay, widespread poverty in India. One historical reason in the low is the low level of economic development under the British colonial administration. That means during the British colonial time, the poverty level, okay, there is a widespread of what poverty, okay. So the policy of the colonial government ruined the traditional handicraft, discouraged the development of industry like textile, okay, low rate of growth estimate until the 19th century. This result in the less job opportunity and the low growth rate of the incomes, okay. This was the campaign by the high growth rate of population. The two combined to make the growth rate of per capita income very low. The failure at both the front promotion of economic growth and the population control perpetuated the cycle of poverty. Okay, look here. During the British colonial time, what happened? The British colonial government, they have abolished all the handicraft, textile industry, which were doing by the Indian people. So that's why the property level, okay, have become very high. So that's why what happened in India, the poverty level have been very reduced. Why? Because they cannot now uh, after the British government, okay, they introduced that one, they abolished the handicraft and so textile industry. So their rate of income is also become reduced, okay. Many people, they became jobless. So that is also one level, okay. So, with the widespread of irrigation and the green revolution, many job opportunities were created in the agriculture sector. But after India got independence, okay, so green revolution and irrigation, okay, especially in agriculture sectors, many people, okay, they used to get jobs, okay, in this sector. But the effect were limited to some part India. The industry, both in the public and the private, did not some, okay, jobs, but this was not enough to absorb all the job seeker unable to find proper jobs in cities. Many people started working as a rickshaw puller, okay, vendors, construction worker, domestic servant with the irregularity small incomes, okay. These people could not afford the expensive housing. They started living in a slum on the outskirts of the cities, and the problem of poverty, largely a rural phenomenon, has also become the feature of the urban sector. Okay, look here. Yes, yes, the agriculture sector have been improved, okay. So even in an public as well as private industry, all the people, they cannot provide jobs now. So that's why many people, they became jobless. So that's why they became a daily wage earners, okay. So their wage, they cannot afford rent, okay. So they started living in a slum. Why? Because the income is very less, okay. That's the main reason. So that's why it is the same condition even in an urban, even in a rural area, okay. Another feature of the high poverty rate has been also a huge income inequality. Yes, another properties, okay. One feature is also their income level is not same, okay, to everyone. So that is also one reason. One major reason for this is what unequal distribution of land and resource. Why? Because the land resource, okay, there is what no equal distribution of land and resource. So that's why their income level is also what not same, okay. Despite many policy, we have not been able to tackle the issue of meaningful manner. Major policy initiative like land reform, which aim to redistribution of asset in the rural area, have not been implemented properly and effectively by most of the state government, okay. Since lack of land resource have been one of the major causes of poverty line, okay. Poverty in India problem implementation public could improve the life of the millions of the rural area. Look here. Yes, they cannot distribute, okay, the land resource and even all this resource, okay, properly by even by the state government or even by the central government. That means the government policy is not what 100% effective, okay. So due to the proper management, so that's why many people, they have been what goes to properties, okay, poor, they become very poor, okay. Many other socio-cultural and the economic factor also are also responsible for poverty. In order to fulfill social and observe religions ceremonies, people in India, including very poor, spend lot of money, okay. Small farmer needs to buy agriculture inputs such like fertilizer, pesticides. Since poor people hardly have any salary, they borrow, unable to repay off poverty line because they victim of independence. So the high of instability in both the causes and effect. Look here, uh, there is also a socio-cultural factor also, like what happened. Suppose if there is a marriage ceremony or death ceremony, the function is going to be what same na, so they are going to be what spend lot of money, okay, even the poor people also, even the rich people also, okay. So even they are what agriculturists, they are farmer, they have to spend lot of money, okay. They did not have money, but they have to borrow from the other, so for that they have to repay na, they have to repay that one, so sometimes they cannot afford even to repay it, okay. So that's why there is also a problem, okay, why peoples are um, become more poor, okay. Anti property measures, okay. What are the measures? Okay, let us see. Okay, removal of properties have been one of the major objective, okay, of Indian development strategy. The current anti-properties, okay, the government is based on broadly on promotion of economic growth and target anti-property programs, okay. That means the government try to what abolish, okay, the poverty, okay, try to reduce the poor, okay. So they have taken up so many steps, okay. The two steps are promotion of economic growth, okay. That means number one is what economic growth they try to promote, and number two is what targeted anti-poverty program. That means the program were set up by the government to reduce the poor people, okay. Over a period of 30 lasting up to a early 80s, okay, there were little per capita income growth and not much reducing in poverty. But in 18, okay, last 30 years, okay, up to 1980s, okay, so that means they try to reduce the poverty, but the reducing level is what very slow, okay. So that's why the government, okay, so the government try to reduce, okay. They are taking so many steps, okay, so many steps. So their reducing level is what somewhat low, okay. After 1980s, okay, the economic growth, okay, economic growth become somewhat good, okay, somewhat good. So that's why the growth rate jumped from 3%, okay, in 1970 to 6% during 1880s and 90s, okay. That means um, before 70s what happened, the growth rate is very what slow, but during 1980s up to 90s, okay, so the growth rate become somewhat high. So that's why the reduction is also become what good, okay. So the reduction level is also become high, okay. Therefore it is becoming clear that there is a strong link between the economic growth and the poverty reduction. That means, so that's why it is directly proportional where economic growth and the poverty reduction, okay. Economic growth widen poverties, okay, opportunity, and provide the resource need to invest human and development. So if the economic growth is what's good, then we can invest, okay, more towards the human development. This also encourage the people, okay, to send their children, including girls, okay, child to the school in the hope of getting better economic return for investing education, okay. So however, the poor may not able to take direct advantage from the opportunity created by economic growth. Moreover, growth in the agriculture sector is much below, okay, expectation. This is the direct bearing of on poverty. On a large scale of poor people live in a village are dependent on agriculture. So the government are taking more initiative, okay. They encourage to send their children to school now. So why? Because they want to develop human development, okay, human resource development. But in the village they are giving more importance toward the agriculture, but the agriculture sector, okay, growth rate is what very slow, okay. Most of the village people, they do not send their children to the schools, okay. So why? Because they are very poor, okay. That is the main reason. In this circumstance, there is a clear needed to target anti-poverty program. Though there are so many schemes, okay, which formulate to affect poverty direct or indirectly. Some of them are worth mentioning, okay. Look here. So the government, okay, they are taking more initiative to reduce the properties, okay. So they have started program, okay, to reduce this one, like Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee, okay, MGNREGA, okay, that one. So it was uh, started in 2005 to provide 100 days, okay. That means they with the help of this program, okay, to provide 100 day of employment, okay, in especially in rural area, okay. So why? Because it is also aimed to sustainable development, address to cause drought, okay, deforestation and soil erosion. One third of the proposed job have been reserved for women. That means they are giving more importance towards the what, women. That means one third have been reserved for the women, okay. The scheme provide in that this scheme provide how much, 220 crore person, okay, per day employment to what, for 4.78 crore household. That means this, okay, 220 crores people, okay, they have given jobs, okay. Look here. So how many household? 4.78, okay, crores, okay. The share of SC ST women person, okay, per day in the same scheme are what, 23%. That means for SC ST women 23%, okay, 17% and 53% okay, respectively. The average wages increased from 65 to 132, okay. That means their wages is also what, increases, okay. In 2006-7 it is only 65, but in 2013-14 it is 132, okay. Though like what some program like Prime Minister Rozgar Yosna, PMRY, okay, this is also another program. This was started in 1993, okay. Its aim is what, to provide the self employment opportunity, okay, towards the educated unemployment youth, especially in the rural town, okay, rural area and small town, okay. Those who are educated to start a new business, okay. And the third one, okay, and the next one program is what, rural employment guarantee program, okay, REGP, okay. That was launched in 2005, okay. Its aim is what, to create self employment opportunities, especially in rural area and the small town, okay. This also same. Its target is what, to create 25 lakh new job, okay. So its target is what, to provide, okay, 25 lakh new jobs, okay. So to set up under 10 5 years plan, okay. That means it was started in 10 5 years plan, okay. Next is what, Swarna Jayanti, okay, Gram Sarosgar Yosna, okay, SY, okay. What this was launched in 2000, not 2000, okay, 1999, okay. Why it was, its aim is what, to bringing the asset poor family above the poor. That means to reduce, okay, poverty. These are the program which was set by the government, okay. Even look here. And another is what, Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yosna, okay, PMGY, okay, GY, that was launched in 2000, okay. Additional subsidy, that means these are the program which was set up, okay, by the government to reduce the that one to reduce the poverty, okay, especially in this PMGY, to they are going to give more towards the primary health, primary education, okay, especially rural shelter, okay, rural drinking water, okay, even electric, okay. And AAY, okay, the Ayodhya Anna Yosna, okay. This was also set up, okay. We are going to read in next chapter, okay. And the result of this program have been mixed, okay. One of the major reason for this is less effective in lack of property so every program we cannot implement 100%, we cannot get that target 100%, okay. Why? Because there is some lacking behind, or some interlab, or some major problems, okay. So they are not getting, but they are getting some good result now. Therefore the major emphasis in the region here on the proper monitoring of all property elevation program, okay. So that's why the government is what, revising this program, okay, to get more benefit. Okay, the challenges ahead. Okay, look. Okay, let us see next topic. Poverty has certainly declined in India. Yes, we have declined. Okay, even in India the poverty have been declined, but despite the progress, poverty reduction remain India most complaining challenge. Okay, that means yes, Indian government try to reduce this poverty. While doing this program, okay, the government face a huge of challenges. Okay, why? Because there is a wide disparity. Okay, disparities in poverty are visible between the rural and urban. That means in urban and the rural, okay, their poverty is not same. Okay, look here. Among the different state, even in an state also they are not same. Okay, even in an rural and urban, even in an different state also they doesn't same. Okay, certain social and economic groups are more vulnerable to poverty reduction is expected to make better progress in the next 10 to 15 years. Okay, that means the government try to, okay, they are doing their best, okay, to reduce, but it may take time, but it is going to reduce, okay, slowly. So this will be possible mainly due to the higher, okay, economic growth, okay, increasing stress and universal free elementary, okay, declining population growth, okay, increasing empowerment of women and economic weaker sections society. Why they have been reduced? Because the government are giving more importance towards the high economic, okay, growth, and they are giving what that means free education, okay, and the population have been declined, okay, and they are giving more importance toward the women sector also. Even they find out the weaker section of society, and they are giving more towards them. Okay, the official, okay, the official definition of poverty, however, capture only in a limited part what poverty really means to people. Okay, so the government has given, okay, the official, they have given some definition, but they are not 100% same to the reality of peoples, okay, those who are getting. Okay, suppose if you get 100 rupees per day in a family, they are not going to enough now, they are not going to enough, okay, to feed all the family members. Suppose in a family they have 5 members, with that 100 rupees they are able to feed all? No, okay, that is impossible. Okay, why? In cities the price of anything is what, very high, okay, but in rural their wages is very low, okay, they cannot even afford. Okay, it is about the minimum subsistence level of the higher rather than reasonable level. Many scholars advocate that we must abandon the concept into human property. A large number of people may have been able to feed themselves. So the what happened? The government, they are setting up some minimum level, but with that minimum level also they are not able to feed. Okay, why? Because due to some many reason. Suppose in a family the earning member is what, only one, but dependent is more, then what happened? They are going to have problem now. Yes. So but do they have education or shelters or healthcare or job securities or self confidence? Are they free from caste or gender discrimination? Okay, look here. So they are not same everywhere. Okay, even so look here, if we provide good education, good healthcare, jobs, okay, that means confidence, self confidence, or that there is a caste discrimination or or gender discrimination or the child labor, okay, still we have that one. Okay, so there is a problem. Okay, worldwide experience show that the development or the definition of what constitute property also changes. Okay, so that's why the development, okay, is goes on changing, but it may be slow. Okay, eradication of poverty is always a moving target. So the main aim is what, to eradicate poverty. Okay, so the government may face many problems, but they have to try to solve it. Okay, so for the long term, so they have to make a plan, okay, by the government. Hopefully we are able to provide a minimum necessary in terms of only income to all the people by the end of next decade. That means the government are there, they want to be what provide minimum necessary, okay, to all the people from the incomes, okay. By the target will move, okay, on for many of the bigger challenge that still remain. So while doing this, the government may face many problems, okay. So the government cannot provide good healthcare, education, good jobs, okay, to all the people, to every genders, okay, to make it equalities, okay. So yes, this may take times, but it will overcome, okay. One day the whole India will become poverty free, okay. This will be even bigger task. So for doing this one, the government may face a big problem, okay, but we may have find a better, okay. So that's all for today, okay. Thank you, have a nice day.